does he want? Hello? Hey, Danny. What's up? What? Okay. It was the first video in a while. I mean, people gonna be happy that I'm videos are being made again. Okay. I mean, it didn't get. It got some views, yeah, sure, but I mean, what did you do? Tell all your pit crew guys to go watch it? Is that what you did, Danny? Don't lie to me. I know you. Uh huh. Okay. Okay. Well, all right. I mean, yeah. I mean, hip hip hooray. I mean, it did good, but I mean, it's fine. Ain't nothing to get hyped up about. I mean, it's a lot of views, yeah, but I mean, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you talking me into coming back and making videos again. I mean, but it's all good. Maybe I'm sure they'll get more views later or something like that. I don't know. All right, man. All right. Hey, stop by Burger King and get me a burger, will you? And a Mountain Dew. Oh yeah, that's right. They have Coke products. You would know that, you Coke merchant. Um, give me a vanilla Coke. Okay. All right. Bye. Cool. Cool. What's happening, everybody? Southern Cowboy back here, and welcome back to our NASCAR 2011 season. Well, 2011 the game, 2010 season. Um, as y'all saw last week, we had a very anticlimactic ending to the Daytona 500. We got the win, we got the dub, but it was very uncharacteristic. How do you say that word? Characteristic. There we go. That's the word. Very uncharacteristic of a Daytona 500. Everybody came down pit road. They didn't pit under that last caution, and everybody just came down pit road, and it was just pretty much I just drove away from the field. Mark Martin was the only one even remotely close to us, and he couldn't catch up to us by the time we got back to the line, and so we just drove to victory and got the win in the 500. So we're already 1-0 this season. We already got a dub. We maxed out. We got maxed out on points. We are the points leader. But today is different because today we're going to Auto Club, and everybody knows on this game Auto Club is probably the hardest track to get around, just because of how the car handles, and it's very hard to drive, I guess you could say. So we'll just have to try to get. I'll just have to try to get a good finish out of it. Uh, I can't really think of anything. You saw in the video, you saw in the intro, Danny was hyped up to see how well that video did. Actually, I'm happy about it too. So that video did pretty good for a first video back or whatever. And Denny wanted to make sure I saw that. I guess I appreciate it, Denny. Anyway, we'll get to California. Real quick, you look at the standings before we get to California. You see, we are in the points lead. Mark Martin in second. Pretty much everyone that the way that this point system works, where everybody finishes in the 500 is obviously they're gonna have more points unless somebody got bonus points that jumps them ahead. I think it's the same. Yeah, with Jimmy Johnson and Bobby Labonte. Jimmy Johnson is ahead of Bobby Labonte in the standings, but finished behind him in the 500. But because Jimmy led a lap, he got 5 bonus points, and so he has more points. So that is where that comes in. So now let's get to California. Jeff Burton heard what I said last week, and he took it to heart. Come on, go down, turn green.
That's fine, man. That's a good spot.
20th. Okay. Yes, I did throw on a hat. This hat is, I got this hat and 3 more in Charlotte. Joe Gibbs Racing was having a event where you meet the Toyota, where you meet their drivers, JGR drivers, not Toyota drivers. And I met Denny. Throw up that picture right now. Well, I don't have a pic. It's not a picture of me meeting Denny, but I did meet Denny, but I couldn't get a picture because that was one of the rules. No photographs, no posing photographs. But I okay. So the way they had it was, and I just hit my thing. Okay, now back to my story. So one of the rules was no posing photographs. Now that they meant that like while you're in line and while you're meeting the drivers. So what I was able to do was where they had the metal barricades. You see behind me in the photo, the metal barricades. I could go around them and back up there to where Denny was, and one of the workers was nice enough to actually want to take the picture, and so that's why I'm just standing in front of the metal barricade, and Denny's just doing his thing in the back. I did meet Jared too. Jared from Action Detrimental was there as well, so I was pretty hyped. I was wearing this hat right here in the photograph. I got it signed by Ty Gibbs. But I got one of my diecast. I got a couple of my diecast signed by Denny. So that's the story of how I met my favorite driver. Finally, after 15 years of watching NASCAR, I finally met my favorite driver. Woo! Alright. So back to business. We got 20th. We actually tied. No way. Did we actually tie for 19th? Wow. Who got the pole? Yeah, Jeff Burton got the pole. Okay. So, Mark Martin was second in the points, and he's only about 6 spots ahead of us, so that's not terrible. Alright, let's get to this intro that they're going to do.
NASCAR makes its first trip to the West Coast this season as we drop in on the Auto Club Speedway, a relatively flat 2-mile D-shaped oval. I'm Doug Rush, joined by Mark Garrow.
Doug, when it comes to this racetrack, when you talk about favorites, you go no farther than Jimmy Johnson. At times, he has completely owned victory lane. But some other guys have been able to take the checkered flag, like Casey Kane, Matt Kenseth, Kyle Busch, and Elliott Sadler.
And it's a race oftentimes won by fuel economy, so watch your fuel today as we go racing at Auto Club Speedway.
Hell yeah. Oh, there's Vickernism. That was funny. Brian Vickers was having a meltdown at Martinsville 2011, if I can speak. But anyway, we're underway at Auto Club. Man, this track. The fact that we can only ever drive, that we'll ever only see it again in video games or old races on YouTube. That's very sad. I'm kind of roughing up Casey. I'm not even trying to. I thought they were going to wreck. There's Mark. We're actually making passes. Wow. I'm going to try to block Mark's momentum. You gotta be out of the throttle for a good little bit in order to not go sailing off into the wall. Here. Typically, my target is 160 before I get back in the gas. If I can speak, I can't speak today. That's okay though. So we are going to be able to clear Mark Martin. So as of right now, I don't know. I don't remember who all was in the top 12. Because I am roughing up Truex. I'm not even trying to. And he's up in the wall. He turned blue as if he was going to push me. If he puts the bumper to me, that's going to cause a rivalry.
Clear right. You're doing great, man.
I got to eat my nose.
Check your outside.
I wasn't even going to try to block Casey because he was coming too fast, and Matt Kenseth. Both of them was just coming way too fast for me to try to block, and Vickers is trying to knock me out of the way. What a bastard.
Watch your outside.
I'm not going down with that fight. I want to at least finish ahead of Mark and finish toward the front. I would love for at least the top 10. That way we can maybe kind of work on my points lead just a little bit. But I'm keeping Mark behind me. I'm doing what I have to as far as he's concerned.
Rod your mirror.
I'll go a few more laps before I come down pit road. I want to get out from behind these guys. We're going spinning. We're going spinning, and I didn't hit anything, so we're good.
Good pace. You're doing good.
Yeah, they just stopped in the middle of the track. I mean, just nothing I could do. Make sure I pit under this caution. So this hat is actually the Chicago Street Course hat. I think it's on this side. Oh, we're making our pit stops. I'll show you. See, Chicago. I like this hat. I do. Very retro. And okay, so that sounds about right. Why not?
Alrighty then.
I'll go to 30 and kind of loosen it up a little bit. 48.7, what I typically go to. Yeah. Alright. If that's still a little too tight, if I can speak, I will come back down under probably the next caution, because I kind of see that happening. Dang. We're probably going to lose this splitter. I just got to be careful to try not to hit anything, but I know for a fact I will. If we even have it when we go green. I don't know. I'm surprised it's even still on. I mean, look at that. Dude, I mean, foot. Oh! There it went. Okay, so we don't have our splitter anymore, so that's hip hip hooray.
12 seconds later.
Yeah, it's that bad. Yeah, it's that bad. Yeah, it's that bad. Don't hit the wall.
Don't scratch it there, buddy. Easy now.
Well, this is going to be a lot harder than it has to be. That car would just push, and if you lose your splitter on this game, I don't know if they might have freaking put it in a little too well, but if you lose your splitter, you're going up the track. Is that Mark Martin? No, it's David. How silly of me to think that was Mark Martin way back here. I'm going to actually get out of the throttle. 11 to go, 11 laps of fuel. Okay. Can we make this a fuel run? As long as there's not any cautions. Oh, I don't know. They're getting kind of jockey. Oh, don't be a caution. I actually don't think I want a caution. I don't think I do. Who's this? Robbie Gordon? Yeah, that's not a surprise. I know this game, the AI doesn't give anybody any space.
Looks like you're gonna be one up on your rival
That's why the
today.
caution probably will come out.
Yeah,
Just
baby.
don't hit anybody. Just don't bring out the caution. Please.
Leaders on pit road. Your rival's looking good. He's past the cars.
2 to go.
The lead's changed.
We are the leader. I just want to make it back. I just want to make it back to the stripe. Please. Please.
Nice and smooth. You're way out in front. Use that clean air.
1 to go. No cautions. No cautions.
Come on, buddy. It's stiff. Bite the wheel.
Whew. Pit strategy at its
Good
finest.
work, buddy. You're making my life easy up here.
All I gotta do is just cruise across the line now. Make sure that gas gauge doesn't hit 0, but it won't by the time before I get to the line. I want to just cruise right here. Just let it coast. We won 2 in a row. Yes! and my camera fell over.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes! 2 in a row. All right. 2 in a row. Yes! 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 2 in a row. We are gapping this field in the points. We started in 20th and we made what, 2 stops, I think. And we just got lucky and no cautions came out. We didn't need a caution and we didn't get one. Yes! Yes! Awesome. What did I just say? Denny! Yeah! Celebrate on top of the car! Bend that roof! Fail post-race inspection and take your win taken away. That looks like a Denny. That kind of looks like Denny Hamlin. Who did better? I think this game did, but who did better getting the models right? This game or 21 Ignition? Go down to the comments and leave your opinion. Denny with the 2 in a row champagne. Oh, they actually had the 11 up on the leaderboard. Did y'all see that? Behind Denny? You won't be able to see it now. Oh, hold on. Maybe they'll show it again. Come on. There it is. Underneath the 94,000. Denny, you just got done driving a race car. Don't drink and drive, you fool. Logano, our teammate, is now second. Mark fell way down. Where was Joey last week? Hold on. I'm just going to... There we go. Okay. There we go. Joey was third last week. Okay, Joey finished third. So, he was third last week. Mark falls down 3 spots with his out of the top 10 finish. So, And Montoya finished. He led a few laps, and he finished well today. He had a good run, so he jumps up 6 spots. Clint Boyer with his second place jumps up 12. He was 18th. Where did that finish get Dale? Dale Jr. Yeah, so he finished, 42nd, so he jumps up to 30th. If he can keep this trend going, he'll be all right. Okay. Whose credentials are we going to do today? The one? Let's do the one. Jamie was named Rookie of the Year in his first full NASCAR Cup Series season in 2003. Okay. That it? That's it? He's from Joplin, Missouri, Earnhardt Ganassi. That team doesn't exist anymore. Okay. Oh, okay. He has not led a lap this season, by the way. Keep that in mind. Which, I mean, then again, it's only been 2 races, so he has plenty of time to pan up those stats. Everybody has time to pan up their stats. Okay, so Las Vegas is next week. So that track is kind of iffy too. But I mean, I just got to win on the hardest track in this game, so it shouldn't be too much of a challenge for Denny Hamlin. So, okay. Well, that is that. We are the point. Let's see. I didn't even look to see how far ahead we were. What was that? 36 points. $74. Wow. We're 74 points ahead. I couldn't say because the screen was miniature. So, okay. 74 points ahead of teammate Joey Logano. So, we're pulling away pretty good. All we got to do is just be consistent. Be consistent. So, So Vegas next week, we're going to hope to do good then. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching that video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for all the interaction with the last video. I didn't expect that many views on that video for sure. So thank you for watching that video and for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.